Welcome to Behind the Crime, the first episode of its kind. Here, we will be uncovering the truth beyond the headlines. I am your host, Joshua Dokasanolua. Stay with us as we go beyond the crime scene and into the story behind the crime. Welcome back. Who you know that trusted and close individuals like friends and family can end up being the architects of your problem or the architects of your destruction. That was the story of Thompson Adams, a 17-year-old teenager that was invited by his friends. He honored the invitation. He went to them, and instead of seeing the friends that has invited him, he was kidnapped, detained in a building. And could you imagine those who did that? It was the friends who invited him that still kidnapped him. Initially, the plan was just to kidnap him and demand a ransom from his family, then he will be released. But he recognized them as they kept him in the building. He knew them. Obviously, they were his friends, and somehow maybe mentioned their name. Immediately, they found that they have been exposed. They decided to take him out. They strangled him, murdered him. The plan was not to kill him, it was to kidnap him, demand a ransom. But one crime leads to another. And that is one lesson I want you to learn. The first lesson, as a potential offender, if you're planning or you are preparing your mind to commit an act, I want you to know that in the process of committing one act, you can end up committing 4 crimes. Just imagine, his friends only planned to kidnap him. Their first offense, they conspire against him, committing the crime of conspiracy. Secondly, they kept him in a building unlawfully. That's unlawful detention. Thirdly, they kidnapped him. That's the offense of kidnapping. And lastly, they eventually killed him, which was not in the plan. That is murder. Just 4 offenses in the process of committing an offense. I hope you are learning. According to the story, it was stated that the victim was a 17-year-old boy, and this indicates something. Is he a 10? And the kind of friends they would keep would be around same age as his, even though it was not mentioned. They are young minds like himself. Definitely, the offense committed will be categorized as a juvenile delinquency. That is, an offense committed by an underage, someone who is not up to the age of 18 years. Earlier before now, the offense that we have juvenile commit is nothing other than transit, fighting, probably drug abuse, and cybercrime. But when a juvenile began to commit the offense of murder, then what kind of society and what kind of child are we breeding in the home and the society? We live in a dangerous society where everyone, both young and old, is trying and striving to be rich, to be wealthy, without being hardworking. And how did they achieve that? At the slightest opportunity, they make use of such opportunity. And that is why you shouldn't trust anyone. No matter the relationship, they can betray you. The story further proves the accuracy of the routine activity theory that states that before a crime could be committed, there have to be the convergence of 3 elements, the first of which is the motivated offender. A crime cannot be committed without an offender that is motivated to commit the crime. And in the story, The friends of the victim are the motivated offenders. And the second element is the suitable target. The victim himself, Thompson, is the suitable target here. And lastly, the factor that makes the decision to commit the offense to be executed, the absence of a capable guardian who could have at this time prevented the act from occurring, and probably Thompson wouldn't have been a victim of his friends. Crime is inevitable in society, but the presence of a capable guardian will limit and curb the occurrence of it. A capable guardian can be a security agent. It can be the presence of technologies like CCTV cameras that would help notify proper authorities that a crime is being perpetrated somewhere. And it can even be private bodies or private individuals who monitor the environment so that crime does not happen. On today's episode of Behind the Crime, I hope you have picked your own lesson as an individual and as a society at large. I remain your host, Joshua Dorcas Anulua. Till next week once again on the show Behind the Crime. Stay safe.